5 rogue decks of 2021 for January to start things off for the month here. Now, I thought long and hard about this, just like you guys shouldn't think long and hard about subscribing to the channel, so that you guys always are on top of content. We're almost to 85,000. I'm super excited. Just one little click ensures that you don't miss out on this content. So, I know everybody's kind of sick of hearing the same stuff, but I think we got some different choices here. So, top 5 rogue, let's dig on into this, shall we? Subscribe. Number 1 on our list here for rogue is going to be Dragon Maid. Now you're probably like, really? Dragon Maid? Yeah. So, Dragon Maids still have access to the Dragon Toolbox. That's good. Alright, that ensures some consistency. Access to Striker Dragon. Oh, you also have access to a fusion monster that Omni negates and then tags down into another monster that can do things. Alright, cool. We also got a trap card that allows us to bounce something from both fields back to the hand. Well, that's pretty good. I can play Paleozoic Dynamiscus like the OCG's doing. Oh, that's weird. Wait, we're a 1-card engine? I mean, yeah, technically, that's good. Alright, we can play a lot of hand traps. Oh, that's really good. Oh, the format's slowed down a little bit that we can interrupt the opponent's normal summon. Oh, well, that's really strange. That's a lot of pluses for Dragon Maids right now. Why does this matter now, Robbie? All of those things that we just mentioned is the formula for success right now. Alright, you've got a very good toolbox going for you. This deck is definitely in the Tier 2 category. Is it in the Tier 2 category everybody's acknowledging it? No, the deck is still very much under the radar right now. But you still get to do all the things that these other decks do. Problem is, you're a little bit normal summon reliant, and if your spell card changeover gets DD crowed, well, you're walking away from the table because you can't function without it. It's why some people are trying to play 2 of the fusion spell. I don't think it's a good idea. But you do have a pretty cool toolbox available to you, and you're really good at breaking the metagame right now. So that's really cool. I'm actually shocked that Dragon Maid gets to make this list. So kudos to Dragon Maid. Number 2 here is the kitchen sink, which, for all intents and purposes, Numeron, Subterror, Dragoon. You can add in some extra spice into the flavor. It's whatever that you want to do. So the basic part of the deck is going to be your Subterror package. Alright, so the Subterror package is going to provide you with search ability, attack negation, and negations. Hi Fiendus, how are you? Alright, so that's the base of it. We also get to play the Numeron package here, which ensures us that we can put Zexal on the field and then punish the opponent. Oh, well, OTK engine, Zexal for negates. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. You're also telling me that I can set the Subterror monster underneath the effect for the Numeron? Yeah, you can. You know what else you can do? You can also play Dragoon to snap away your opponent's field. Well, that's good. I also can play hand traps and these trap cards in my deck while doing all of these 1-card engines. Yeah, you can. The concept behind the kitchen sink is you kind of just take the best of everything, throw it into a deck box, shake it up a little bit, and you got a pile of cards that works. And I do love the concept behind the deck. It's literally glue. You stick it together, and all of a sudden, it works. What a strange frickin' concept. Okay, for what this deck does, you literally just slam all of these engines. Your opponent stops when you're like, alright, next. And there was even a build that was doing generator shenanigans with all of this. Alright, so how many engines can you put in a deck? I think the deck is extremely cool. Number 3 on the list here is actually Unchained. Alright, well, what am I supposed to say about Unchained? Oh, they're the best floating deck in existence. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, wait, we gave the best recruiter deck in ages the ability to use your opponent's cards as link summoning material? Why would we ever do that? That doesn't seem like a good idea. So here's what I can tell you about Unchained. Alright? This deck is the universally best floating deck in the game. Anything that your opponent does to your stuff, you thought that Yang Zing over there did stuff that was scary years ago. Let me tell you about cards that don't miss timing. Alright? If this deck had came out in any other era, these cards would have been banned. Alright, like, it amazes me at this point in time that Unchained only gains momentum as each and every one of these lists comes through. And it's all because, one, players don't understand that, oh, they all flow. Oh, you put a threat on the field? Okay, I'll link someone with your monster and I'll start climbing up my own ladder. Alright, like, when you have these two engines and you combine them together, best floating and the ability to use the opponent's resources as a card pool, any idiot could have seen that, maybe this is a good thing. Problems with the deck? Well, you're still Unchained. Alright, like, you don't have anything too amazing going for you. You're just the best floaters in the game. And you're still going to have some issues trying to break some boards. Other boards you can break pretty easily. It comes down to the opening hand and things like that, but this deck is very good at being rogue. Alright, do not underestimate a good player playing this. And then next up, we have Phantom Knights. Now, this isn't so much like the BA Hyper build. I think most of the more successful Phantom Knight builds at this point have been more dedicated towards maybe, I think you play 2 BA cards, maybe 3 in the deck. There's no point in like trying to expand out and play all of these BA cards in the deck because Phantom Knights is your package. Alright, you still have access to Rusty Tin Can, Double Fog Blade in some decks. Other decks are playing Wings for the additional. You have Shade Brigandine for the extender. What am I supposed to say about this? You're one of the best dark toolboxes out there. You produce large link monsters, and the opponent is going to have to deal with this. This deck going first, putting out Double Fog Blade, can pretty much ensure GG for, I would say, 60% of the metagame. If you're going second, you're going to run into some issues. I don't want to sugarcoat and be like, oh yeah, like, you're going to break that board. You got this, Phantom Knight player. You can combo up relatively well. It's just, I feel like your value is going first as opposed to going second. Well, that seems like a lot of the format. Go first, make big board, win game. Huh. If that was never a more obvious thing in the world, I don't know. But deck's also kind of a little bit expensive. You gotta go pick up all the new Phantom Knight stuff in combination to having this large toolbox of stuff already available to you. So I do put this very, very high up on the list though, because this deck is starting to gain a lot of love from the player base. It's done relatively well in rogue placing in tournaments. Still loses out to the big boys. I think highest we've seen is second or third place, with actually second, I think. So deck's still doing good. And last, but not least here on the list, is Dogmatica variants. Alright, so we just had Dogmatica Altergeist come out of the extravaganza here, and with that, you're like, oh, you get access to still do your basic plays. Alright, well that's cool. So Dogmatica package increased consistency. Oh, Altergeist Invoked is still around. Oh, we're still using the Dogmatica package to increase consistency. Huh, that's good. The Dogmatica package does one thing. It gives you a little special summon extender, gives you the ability to play punishments in your deck, and then it basically just gives you disruptions to anger your opponent and go, hi, I hope you didn't want to play against me today. Normal summon Melozeek, link out into Link Karibo, search for Multi-Faker. Set, or special summon Ecclesia, search for punishment. Set Multi-Faker in hand. Resolution, opponent's turn. Punishment, Multi-Faker, Anintis, Chainlink 1, Multi-Faker, Chainlink 2, Anintis. Yay! Consistency. So, yeah, anything dogmatica related raises rogue's percentile so frickin' much. Like, it's really cool what dogmatica actually brings to the table for rogue. So, yeah, those are your rogue deck options for the format. Well, what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below to what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces later on in the day for some more cool content. Yeah, more cool content. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.